Happy Wednesday there. We have quite the show in store for you tonight. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV, and joining me from behind the camera, he's like that neighbor in Home Improvement. You never really see his face. Bruce Nairn. Oh, turn that down. So, it is race number 4 of Series 3, and yes, you might be wondering what this is all about. It is my birthday. Really, really glad to spend it with all of you. Let's see what happens tonight. We have a light southeasterly and a course that will take everyone on a long upwind and then a long downwind. ORC1 is spread out along the line. Rod Jabin's IC37 Ramrod has the lead in this fleet. They are starting late at the boat. The Annapolis Sailing School is getting feisty on this starting line, giving the SC 850. Yeah, they're a little slow off the start, so creating a hole is very important. Oh, and starboard, no room. The motel vacancy sign is not lit up. The boat holding them up doesn't even have space to start. AYC J88 winning the boat. It's amazing watching these J105s start this race like a laser. Most of the boats are luffing at the line at about 30 seconds, and then they pull that trigger. Current is pushing everyone under the line. Huge line sag. Mirage at the pin. It is favored by about 4 J105 lengths.
A lot of bow people crying on that one, Ashley.
Yeah, at some point, just wave the bow person back. You're racing.
Well, they were getting into it. I liked it.
Moving farther west into the Severn River, the Harbor 20s have their 2 races on one course. They're split into 2, and it's really working out. The Gold and the Silver Fleet are very competitive this season. Silver Fleet heads downwind. The Gold Fleet is on their way back up for their second windward mark rounding.
So how many boats in total are there with the 2 fleets there, Ashley?
There's about 12 in each fleet. Gold is a little bit smaller, so it's about 25 boats. In the Gold Fleet, the top 6 boats are only separated by 5 points so far this race. Bell Carty's Puffin is in the lead. Some of the Harbor 20s are just getting back from a team race, so they're jokingly calling plays out to each other. 325 does not have Bell Carty on board tonight, but they're still crushing it. Ooh, lots of port action on the starboard ley line. With this ripping current, we're seeing a few last-minute double tacks at the top mark. Oh, that one.
There.
Yep, that one's gonna end up with a 20% penalty. They don't spin on Wednesday nights. Catching back up with the big boys and girls. The J30s are charging upwind. Pam Morris's Bump has all the generations on board tonight.
That's the youngest tactician I've ever seen.
Yes, definitely calling the shots from back there.
I like the hat.
The J105s have a shorter course than the big boats and very determined to get onto port. It's good trade in the lead.
Could have lost your bowman on that. Well, I guess it.
Oh, that one.
Well, I guess it. 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 Well
Mirage around next. They were the ones that won the pin, and it definitely worked out for them. They're also set up for a jibe set. Couple more boats around. The current is still shoving everyone into this mark. Syndicate having to do a tack and duck to find a place around.
Looking for a home.
Looking for a home. Let me in.
Poor tack ley line home. They're hard to find sometimes.
Doug Stryker's mayhem around. Jesse giving us a little flare before he starts working the pit. Kirsten Roberts on the bow, making sure that kite goes up smooth. ORC1 charging back from a mark way out by R2 in the middle of the bay, where the current's probably doing something entirely different, but that's the magic of Wednesday night racing. You get some open water, you get some river, and some mooring field. Where the J30 class collides, Cannonball is leading this series so far and this race.
How odd.
The Etchells, probably the lowest freeboard to the water. Racing upwind, 819 is Make Mine a Double, but Carumba has the lead in the series so far, 1405. You might recognize this boat from the cover of Spin Sheet this month. They had it lined up with all their kids, right sitting on the boom, one of them on tonight. It's Mumbles. The Allbird 30 fleet is a fierce one. Tonight on Argo, we have Meredith Glacken double-handing it.
I like that.
Way to go for her crew. That's a big jib to get around by yourself. Big waves from those schooner woodwinds. Jennifer Kay at the helm of the Windward boat, winning their match race so far tonight. First boat around the Nun tonight is the lead J105, which is now Mirage, Cedric Lewis and Frederick Salveson's boat. The wind angle is such that boats just need to jibe. We're used to seeing drops around the Nun, but we're all carrying spinnakers into the mooring field tonight.
Fast ride to the finish line tonight.
Yes, it's going to be an interesting, compact finish. The last turn, 1SC around SSA turns into a drop mark. Kind of odd for the J105s to be the first ones to finish on a Wednesday night. But Mirage, line honors for the whole event. And with a horn blast, Ramrod is the first ORC1 boat to finish. A gorgeous night. Thank you so much for joining. For T2P TV, I'm Ashley Love, and I'm headed to Annapolis Yacht Club to do a little celebrating. It's been an honor to be with you every Wednesday this summer. I'll see you next week.